What's up everyone, my name's Zane, and in this video I'll be showing you the results from 10 hours of Dagannoth Rex. And just so you know, we started and ended this with 97 magic, and we have the Elite Fremennik diary completed, so all the Dagannoth bones were noted. And with that covered, let's get right into it. So the loot for this one came out to almost 15 mil in total, with 232 kills. And the major rare items we got were 2 Dragon Axes, 2 Warrior Rings, and 3 Berserker Rings. Although note that on average you'd actually expect to only get 2 Berserker Rings with this many kills. With that said, there's not much variance in the drops for this, you're mainly there for the Berserker Rings and the bones, and now that I've shown you those, let's go ahead and get into the all-important stats. To start things off, we got a very measly average of 15,000 magic experience per hour, so it should go without saying that this is not a training method. With that said, our supply cost for this one was just 200k per hour using the Trident of the Seas. And maybe the most important thing to note about this is the main supplies that we used were runes rather than food or potions. So it's actually a surprisingly cheap method to do because you don't need that many supplies. In terms of profit, we managed to get 1.3 mil per hour, which is actually really good for this boss because it's insanely easy to do and very AFK to boot. But keep in mind that I did get a little lucky, and on average you'd actually expect to make a profit of 900k per hour in 10 hours, assuming you got 2 Berserker Rings rather than 3. And finally we managed to get 23 kills per hour overall. And what this tells us is that killing just Dagannoth Rex on its own is an incredibly slow method of farming if you're looking for things like the pet. And this is basically down to the very long respawn timer on the boss. What this also tells us though is that if you have completed the Fremennik Elite Diary, you'll make around 200k an hour extra in profit from all the noted Dagannoth bones. Which also means that if you haven't completed this diary, then you'd expect an average profit per hour closer to 700k rather than 900k. And very briefly, the method was incredibly easy to do. And really the only difficult parts to this are both getting to the Dagannoth Kings themselves and actually getting into a position to attack Dagannoth Rex without drawing the aggro of the other 2 kings. But once you're in position, you don't really take any damage whatsoever, provided you have an anti-poison and some guffins just to heal up on the passive damage in the arena. So it's incredibly easy to do and you can last a very long time, upwards of 5 hours at a time, very easily. Which makes this a very decent money making method, especially for mid-level players. With that said though, that is it for this video, so I do hope you enjoyed and found it helpful. And if you've got anything you'd like to see me cover, feel free to drop me a line and I will see what I can do to make it happen. And on that note, I'd like to give a quick shout out to Hunter Guy. Thank you for the suggestion for this video and I do hope you enjoyed. But with all of that said, that is it from me this time. So I hope you're all having a wonderful day as always, and I'll see you all next time. Bye guys!